Hello everyone, my name is Dominono and welcome back to XCOM. This was originally planned to be the last episode, but while I was leveling people up and fitting people for augments and genetic research and whatnot, a council mission came up, and it's that fucking fishing village again. You remember the one, yeah, from the chrysalids early on, in the Iron Man attempt? Can show up whenever the hell it wants, apparently. How jolly nice of it. Only this time, it's going to be a little different. Likewise, I look forward to blowing the fuck out of these nerds. So, with that in mind, Mr. Fisher no longer needs ghost armor because he has mimetic skin, which turns out to be actually really super good, so I'll show you that. And Sark, I have made a mech trooper to replace Marbles. Not for any personal reason, but it occurred to me that when I was looking at this, if I do it with this layout, then I get 2 grumps, 2 best friends, and the ghosts of Machinima's past, which I think is really nice for a final squad. For my alpha team. For the awesome... What's another word for squad and team? Boys. Unit.
The drop site for this
conglomerate. Nah. Fuck this fishing village. Operation Defiant Shield. Yeah, you just go ahead and stomp your way out, lads. So, Thunderbolt.
We've been asked to investigate some unusual activity taking place near a small fishing village on the island of Newfoundland.
We sure have.
Government officials were responding to a mayday signal when all contact was lost. From the ship, the village, and the rescue team itself.
I remember.
Strike One will need to move in and secure the area. Let's see if we can find out what happened here.
Let's.
We have a new objective.
I remember it super well.
Heading to that location.
Because I'd never seen it before, and it rocked my socks. Alright, put you into Overwatch. Mr. Fisher's mimetic skin, as long as he's in full cover, he's invisible. As long as nothing sees him move from his starting position, he is undetectable. What a fucking hero. You know what, it's just occurred to me. If I sent like a full squad in here with like Archangel equipment, like probably nothing would be able to hit me. That'd be interesting. Right, I don't want to run Brian in there just yet, since that's potentially hazardous. Mr. Hansen is psychic and whatnot, but if I can try and keep my mechs close to the middle, then I can have Matt overwatching this entire batch, and most of the boys can move up on the dock front. Seems reasonable to me. There's almost certainly bound to be like a reason why it isn't, but oh, whoops, was that too far away from the thing? Yeah, I'll open that door with an open rather than a dash.
You've got zombies near your position, Strike One, which means the chrysalids aren't far behind. We need to find out where these things are coming from on the double.
I hear you.
Objectives updated.
Not particularly hazardous. The mimetic skin is affected by a line of sight rather than awareness. So as long as nothing can see where Mr. Fisher here is, where he starts out, he can run as far as he fucking wants. So long as he ends up like next to full-blown cover. It has to be full cover. Nice. Found him. That's fantastic already. Depending on how far Mr. Hansen's rockets go, that could be bloody fantastic. First things first, Matt, let's do away with this punk. Couple hours those. Right, with that in mind. Aaron, you go ahead and open it. We can see that dude from here with our bioelectric field. Sark, you might as well, like, try not to move too far up, but get in a decent range of shooting that fucker. Kablamzos. Nailed it. I love the way they just, like, I like the way that the bodies just flop. Like, ragdoll physics have always been one of the funniest things in video games.
On my way.
Whether on purpose or not. That's technically half cover, whatever. I know that along the dock, like, that's the, I think the,
Good to go.
the shark carcass, the sharkus, if you will, that,
Heading there now.
triggers a, pop goes the weasel scenario. Right. Fisher had to get, like, right up there for them to become detectable, so
Running.
there should be nothing stopping us from getting a little further forward. Should they come a little closer, though, I would like them to get blown the fuck away. Mimetic skin, for the record, like that concealment factor, turned out to be really, really worth the investment. It is so useful. Like, I was surprised by how useful the ghost armor was, because it's not something I usually ever really use. But the, like, just how useful that shit is really surprising me. Mr. Hanson, how far does your rocket go? That far. You wouldn't need to get too far ahead,
Heading there now.
but I don't want you to, like, catch anything else on the sidelines. Hollow targeting, I'll take it. Mr. Fisher, I don't want you to reveal yourself. Mr. Koleski, you need to come down here a bit so we can actually hit things with you. I think I might just swing you all the way around to the dock side, since that's the exposed bit. Brian,
I'm
eyes
no
on anything?
fisherman. Something about that shark just doesn't look right.
Yeah. I'm not a fisherman either, but if your shark carcass starts to pulsate and writhe like it's made out of jelly, there's probably something wrong. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, it's definitely something you did, but it ain't ideal. Anyone down here who could use, like, the XP? Yes, actually, Sark could. Sarky boy. Somehow he fucking missed that by a country mile, though. It's only Fisher and, Pat left. And while they're fine, given the option, I would rather not, like, that worries me that it's too close to the chrysalids, but fucking try it anyways. Like, the Overwatch potential from up there has got to be immense. Just a slight tilt. And Mr. Fisher, you stay where you are, because if you're in line of sight, if you move with the mimetic skin while you're in line of sight of a hostile, you're revealed. That's how that works.
That's new.
Yeah.
Should probably let Dr. Bala know about this. I doubt one chrysalid and a shark was enough for them to overrun this town, though. Keep an eye out for anything else the chrysalids might be nesting in.
Yeah, I'll do that. Can you mind control them? You can, but your chance to do it's not super good. Blow it away. Let's just do away with that problem before it's ever even a problem. That's just about catching that one's leg, which implies that it's not like it's marked as damage, so this should kill all of them. Hopefully. Kablowzos. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. Aaron got to Colonel, and now his rockets do way more damage, which is super cool. Mr. Fisher, keep scouting for me, please.
Over here. That ship didn't just run aground. It looks like it was overrun.
Yeah?
I'd say that's the likely source of our chrysalid problem. I guess we should just be thankful it wasn't a cruise liner.
Ah, Central, you're so funny. Yeah, I suppose so. I'm more concerned about, like, avenging the death of my entire squad the last time this happened, though.
Position confirmed.
That dude was down here somewhere, I think. He's technically out of line of sight for Fisher now, though, so I could move him ahead a bit more. To get down there, though, it's gonna need to run him around a bit. Okay, fine. Matt, what can your elf eyes see? There we go. Piece of shit. Robot watch. We want Sark like up close and personal with the surprise inside this fucking ship as soon as possible. Because you know what's good for dealing with fucking nice shot. You know what's good for dealing with chrysalids? Mines. Lots of mines. So many mines. Mines. Love me some mines. If you get too close to Mr. Wacht, he's gonna fucking blow your face off, mate. It's not a super good idea. Damage control? Right in the mush. Right in the...
I need ammo here.
Do you need ammo there?
Confirmed. Closing on target position.
Mr. Fisher, what can you see up here?
I'd say we found the source of our infestation.
Yep.
This is worse than we could have imagined. If the chrysalids are using that whale as some sort of hive, who knows how many offspring they could produce.
Too many. More than I'd like.
Strike one. Our sensor readings are picking up a whole lot of activity from inside the hold of that ship. I think you're about to have a lot of company headed your way.
Acknowledged.
What on hand is going to be enough for this one. What we need is an airstrike. If you can reactivate that ship's transponder, we can have air support pinpoint your location and take the whole thing out.
I remember.
Objective updated.
Fantastic. Matt can go into Overwatch, since that's clearly right there.
Firing jet boots.
I need to make better use of the jet boots. Like, they're pretty good.
Moving out. New targets acquired.
Gotcha. Move. Let Matt take a shot. Nice. Plus, he's genetically orged now. I don't know if that's new or not. Blammo. So height gives him an even better chance of hitting. Nice one, Brian. Just turn them into juicy bug meat. That sounds disgusting, but bear with me. Fisher should be able to stealth his way up there as long as nothing compromises his line of sight issues. If he can see them, then they can see him, and if they can see him, then that means we can just say fuck it and wait until they're dead. Reactive sensors. Uh-oh, buddy. That's a mistake on your part. I like how it takes the damage and then stun for a minute, and then the beam goes off. Fucking spidery bastards. Yeah. Like one, it's like one per turn out of that shit. But Fisher is still invisible. Good. That's full cover. Get over there. And you should be in position to do that next time. Critical hit this nerd. It just flopped right off into the side. Right. Sark can get right up over here, and there's a big gap in here, so I should be able to put a mine down in this dump. Like, where's the whale from here? There. Fine. So it shouldn't be impossible to start land mining around it. Good.
Laying mines.
Beep. I don't know, like, how far we have to evacuate, like, once the thing happens. I don't know if evac is way back, like, at the start of the mission space, but, it shouldn't be impossible. Who can you see? Nobody. You can't see anything, don't lie.
Okay.
For now, though, if we've got Matt, like, covering the top, so that Fisher can press the button, then we can have Sark laying down mines. Covering all of that bit. We'll move Aaron over to the right to back up Sark in the next goes. And then we can have Brian and Pat on the left. Nothing should be able to get to us, I say, but that one's clearly coming our way. Doesn't know where it's going, though. Fine. No, fine, fine. In that case, we can move Sark in here. And get even better access. Just... Yeah, I wanted that to get over here, but I fucking hit that bloody tuna.
Mine placement.
That, it can't even see me, so I don't care. Plus, Matt's on Overwatch, so... He's practically unstoppable as it is.
I'm on the move.
That'll reveal you. Fine.
The ship's transponder is active and transmitting. You need to get moving, Strike One. That whole place is going up in a matter of minutes, and anyone left behind is as good as dead.
Oh, okay. So I've got 8 turns to get everybody out of here. Alright then. First things first, let's get you back into concealment. So that nothing feels the need to come get you. Everybody else into Overwatch. And then we'll run Sark and Fisher out of there. I might need Matt to shoot that away. Well, actually, no, that's just gone into Pat's range. He might get it. His aim is so good. Angry Gingers make the best fucking artillery.
Target destroyed.
Alright, fantastic. Best way to get back to evac? Straight down the pier. Keep everybody together and just bail. I'll keep Matt on Overwatch since he has the fucking power of flight. And I don't want Fisher to be left, like, vulnerable. Is there any, like, full cover in this bit? Yeah, actually. At the edge of his distance. Just keep him as safe as I possibly can. And start getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Orders confirmed.
Run away! If I activate the jet boot module, will you be able to get, like, further? Probably.
Going up.
Yeah, considerably.
Yes, Commander.
Up to Daisy. No, for some reason activating the jet boots just gave you access to that bit anyway. Fine, whatever. Hey, come this way. Sure, why not? Oh, they started bursting out of sharks and shit as well. Oh, and on the pier. Fine. Fucking hell, they're all over the shop. Matt gets a reaction shot. Kaplauzos. Hey, promoted to Colonel. Congratulations. That didn't even use up your turn. Good. You've been promoted to Colonel. I think only Sark is the one. Sark is the only one who needs to be promoted again. And that's a full-blown squad. So Matt can take this opportunity to bail the fuck out of Dodge.
I'm on my way.
Sark, run a bit, but then I'm gonna have him drop mines back there. In the event anything decides to come after us, I want it to have as miserable a time as possible. Fisher is still quite far behind. I don't want him to get too close to the mine, though.
Moving. We got company.
Yeah, we see him. 7 turns should be enough. Shouldn't be that big a deal. This dude's over here. Fine, so I might as well... We'll run Brian out. How much damage does Mind Fray do? 5? Not enough to kill that. Plus your aim's better. It's always weird to me how, like, his chance to hit with his mind power is somehow less than his gun. I guess he's just that good. Aaron is still the slowest man I've got. Fucking heavies in their bloody limited movement range. Fuck off back to the Titanic, you little shit. Or step on that, whatever, I don't care. That looks unfortunate for you, buddy. Bloody hell. How many is that, like, that are on the field now? There's a bunch.
On my way.
Keep going and we'll keep dropping mines behind us. Like, I might as well just burn them out as many as I can. 6 turns. That should be fine. Like, it might be a little worrying right now, but if we have Matt get rid of this dude, then Fisher's still concealed. Like, I don't want to take the chance that Fisher might be too close to something dangerous and end up getting eaten, since he's like a little far back for the moment. But since he's got so much coverage, that should do it.
Got it covered.
Like, everything else should be just sort of coming our way rather than actively about to fuck us up. If I get into the evac zone, is that it? Or do I have to actively get everybody there? Everybody. Okay, fine. Fine, that's not a problem. We can do that. It'll just take a few more turns, is all. Oh, right, there'll be... I can extract, but the ones outside will be lost. Yeah, no, keep going. We've got 5 turns. 4 turns after this, maybe? Yeah. No idea where anything went, but we've got a little while still. We should be fine.
Moving out.
Let's get the fuck out of Dodge, lads.
Let's do this.
He's now revealed, but fucking whatever at this point. Like, we're good. We're all on the precipice of getting the fuck out of here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Matt, down you come. Lest we leave you behind. Flying is basically cheating. Like, if I'd given everybody Archangel units, we would have been, like, invincible for this mission. No, keep going. I don't want to leave Fisher behind. I went to explicit detail saying, like, how I didn't want him to be left behind. Still dudes running around. There's even more jumping out of the fucking whale corpse. Out of the sharks, out of the tuna, out of fucking everything.
That airstrike is closing in your position. You need to get to the evac point before it's too late.
I know. Like, we're there now. It's over. We're good. We can go. Fucking time to get out of Dodge. Suck it. Bastards. Yeah. I don't think any of those mines went off, which is kind of sad, but... You know, like there, I did notice while I was leveling shit up that the like where things are and where they move to aren't necessarily realistic. Like they're, I don't know if you could chalk it up to bugs, but oh wow, you all leveled up. It is. It's especially good when they all come back as colonels. Fantastic. Send them in here, super good. Reactive targeting sensors, or the absorption field. Since you're the support mech, I'm going to give you the absorption field. That way you don't need to focus on like healing yourself as much. Matt. Both actions can be used for standard shot, headshot, or disabling shot if no moves are made. Double tap or in the zone. Killing flanked or uncovered targets with a sniper doesn't cost an action. That's pretty good. But double tap means that if I shoot, I get to shoot again. So, yes. Many shots to be had. Fantastic. Panic reduction, so we're fine. World's oceans from the... Yeah, that's fairly intimidating. But we're good. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Everybody's as tough as they can be. Brian's maxed out his psychics, and my entire, prime time players, millions of dollars, 10 points to that reference, are all as high as they can be. They're all super good. I think we're ready. But it's not happening right now. It's happening next time. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next and final episode.